The other thing that I appreciate about not streaming on Twitch yet is that I do have a little more flexibility. Being an affiliate, I still get to make the money and have the subs and stuff like that and a lot of the access, but I don't have as much of the, you know, partner rules that are so strict. Which you know, hey, listen, that's part of the game. You want to work with a company, you want to be a part of their brand and be an ambassador, you got to be willing to do that. And I think up until this point, I've had a lot of questions because I do so much with YouTube, and I've YouTube streamed before. I was you know, back in the day, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. One of the people I really wanted to get, one of the things I wanted to get the most was actually a YouTube streaming opportunity. Before YouTube, you weren't even allowed to stream on YouTube.
Always go first.
You weren't allowed. We didn't have YouTube memberships or anything like that. So I was actually really trying to get that before almost anybody else. And I had some friends who worked at YouTube at the time, and it was so hard to get. And so I was very caught up in the idea, like, yo, I really do, you know, I really want this. And what was cool about the process of that is that it took me on the road to really see, like, okay, man, is this something that I can use to get to the next level? Like, is this like, you know, I'm on this first. And to be honest, like, I went to a party, and a lot of these things happen at parties, right? You guys, I want you to understand, I'm trying to be honest with you, how the industry works. You know, people that you know can fast track all of this. Like, if I know the right dude, make a call right now. I'm partnered today. Now, I don't know the right dude, or maybe I do. I haven't asked him. But at the end of the day, that's literally how it works half the time. So I went to a party. We got someone rolling up right now, or no? So I went to a party, and it's a YouTube party, and I'm like, yo, what do I got to do, man? You used to work, you know, where I work. We know the same people. What do I got to do to get you know, memberships or whatever turned on? That would be awesome. And he's like, you know, it's a beta program, but he's like, yo, man, it takes like 5 seconds just to switch. I'll flip it on for you. Cool. Man, that thing took me like, I want to say a year. It took like a year after that to get it, and from a totally different situation. Now that goes into another great story that I've told many times. I'm not going to tell right now, but about being honest with people, trusting people, and also sharing with people how much you care about them and what they've done for you positively. That in return, when you do that out of the bottom of your heart, people give back. And I've had some cool moments with that same person, and then they brought a lot of great things to me, and I wasn't even asking for it, just because I shared, you know, that I appreciated them. Now, from a YouTube perspective, I was always so hyped because I was like, man, this is a new thing, and I'm supposed to get it, and I never got it. And so I kind of like lingered. And I realized, like, I really want to try this as best as I can. And ultimately, I tried YouTube streaming for the entire year. I was probably 3 or 4 months right now. Aspen Wolf, thank you for the 200 bits, by the way. Thank you. I didn't put my alerts on right now. Let me put my alerts back on. Thank you. And so what ended up happening for me was I kind of had to fulfill that quest I was on. Now, I don't know if I fulfilled it, but I got a lot of good information. You guys want to know what I got from streaming on YouTube for, you know, basically half a year without trying Twitch, basically abandoning Twitch and streaming on YouTube for this entire time? Would you like to know what I learned? Because I actually did learn something very valuable, and I think I'm going to incorporate it. Not everything, but I did. Faster. We're about to fight. Oh, I appreciate that, Aspen Wolf. Thank you so much for the 200. Enjoy dinner, and I'm making a good dinner tonight, so you're making me think about it. We're barbecuing ribs and everything. Oh, wait. Okay, so what ended up happening, what I learned was several things. Number one, I learned that YouTube is fickle. And I knew this already, but YouTube, you mess with your notifications the wrong way, and you send out notifications to your audience. They stop understanding what you're doing. There's so many YouTube channels, so many notifications being sent, that you have to treat it like this is something I've earned over the years of building my audience. These people have said, I want to know when you drop a video. But these live streams were not what they necessarily signed up for. And so people were Like, yo, man, you've been one of my OGs forever, but you got these live streams that are jumping in the notifications. I think I'm seeing a video like I've always seen, and now I'm seeing a live stream, and it's weird. It's not what I signed up for. I probably wouldn't have clicked the button if I knew this was going to be the case. So you mismanage these expectations of these really strong fans. I mean, people have the notification bell. Those are your strongest fans, and you don't want to do that so that it harms it. So that's a fickle thing. Management of that is really important. I realized how important it was because when YouTube recognizes your avid viewers like your video, that's how you get to casual viewers. Just so you guys know, when YouTube recognizes, I feel like they're not quiet right there. When YouTube recognizes that your OGs, the ones that really love your content, that's when it gets to a lot of other people. All right, so they're dead. And that's what's beautiful about really understanding your audience, because when you understand your audience, you get seen by a bigger audience. It's kind of the irony, right? So that's one thing. And second thing is the way YouTube notifications work with live streams. So if I make a live stream on YouTube, someone gets notified I go live. That's one. But then they can also get notified, like say I schedule it, they can get notified that I schedule it. So they can get notified I schedule it. They can get notified I go live. And then they can get notified if I turn it into a video and I just literally leave it public on my channel. The second it becomes a video on my channel, it's another notification. Most people don't know this. There's only 3 notifications you can send to your audience a day. If you send more than 3, your 4th one does not go out. YouTube says, screw that. You're messing with YouTube now. These people are going to get annoyed at you. And we're not going to let them get off the platform because they're so mad at you and think it's a YouTube problem. You can only send 3 in 24 hours. So one live stream potentially could use all 3. What if I want to add a video? Less people are engaged. Less people trust that it's going to be a video. Maybe it's just a cleverly worded live stream. Okay, so that's the second point. The third point is that my time is actually much better utilized by streaming on Twitch. And my content is much better repurposed that way. And that goes into time. Timing is... The key to timing is this. If I stream on Twitch for 2 hours, but I get 2 good gameplays, nobody on YouTube has seen that. So now I have 2 gameplays worth of content I can send to my audience that will feel like fresh content for them. That is fresh. It literally is. They haven't seen it. Now, if I do that on YouTube, all my YouTube audience who watches my videos have already seen that stream, or at least knew I did that stream. So anything around the stream, it's not really exciting because they're like, oh, yeah, I already knew you did that. Right. Why am I getting notified again for something you already did, right? And goes to problem 1, goes to problem 2. But it also, with 3, it's harder to repurpose content my audience has already seen. When I stream on Twitch, I grow on Twitch. I make income on Twitch. Same experience of live streaming. Secondly, that content is now fresh on YouTube. So it's a double impact. It's a positive. It's a win-win.
Faster.
And when I realized that, it really just made it clear that also live streaming is not what I need for that second bit of growth for my channel, which is what one of the things I wanted. I wanted a lot more momentum this year. And I realized that there's other ways to do it. If I spent the time live streaming, looking at the stats over the last 4 or 5, 6 months, the time I spent live streaming and the views and the money and the subscribers that it generated was not even close to my videos. So if I spend more time making videos, I will reach more people. My channel will grow faster. And I mean, to me, that's kind of like, that's, essentially that's the goal right now. Growing, reaching out to more people, getting that content out there, right, guys? So that's really the goal. So in a nutshell, it's more efficient for me to stream on Twitch. My stream essentially gets more value. My videos then get more value. And the time that I'm not spending streaming, which that was my second plan, videos and some streams ended up taking a lot of the time. I now focus that time on making better or more videos and shorts. And shorts are literally, growing the channel at a faster rate than almost anything in the last year. And that's a whole different conversation. The one takeaway I got from streaming on YouTube that is very, very great. Okay, Bizzle, I'm glad you appreciate the transparency. I'm always transparent with you guys. This is a lot of what my TikTok is about. You guys follow it. We just hit 50,000 followers in 60 days doing the TikTok thing. And a lot of it is not repurposed. It's original content saying stuff like this. And I noticed, you know, the weird thing I noticed, people love it. People are like, dang, I never even thought about that. That's crazy. I didn't know that. And I feel like if you guys like anything like this, you'll definitely like what I do on TikTok, because I basically just do that all the time. It's in the description. I should link it into Nightbot. It's a great point. I need to link it into Nightbot. I'll try to do it after this game, all right? But it's Raynday Gaming. Just go on TikTok, Raynday Gaming, or type in into your browser, tiktok.com/Raynday Gaming. You'll go straight to my page. TikTok has a desktop app. They're pretty good in terms of desktop and stuff, and definitely mobile. So anyways, that's
Looks like you got a new kill leader.
Spotted what we
hold
sounds
on.
folk call a bad.
Por favor.
New kill leader. Call him if you spot him.
So anyways, when it comes to that, Shorts has been a phenomenal experience. But the one thing that it really does work with live streams is live streaming brand new events the second that they happen. There's a dual benefit to it that I've experienced, and that if you're live streaming, you're interested in how do I incorporate live streams into my strategy, here's what I found to be a really good way to do it. Especially if you're a VOD creator, you like making videos more, and your audience expects that. When there's a special event, you follow my other platforms after watching TikTok. Yo, that's awesome, man. So, anyways, the big point is that if like Apex is launching a new trailer, Apex is having a new season. It's about to launch at 8 a.m. You go live at 7:30 a.m. or 8 a.m., 7:50, 7:55. Essentially, your audience is going to tune in because it feels like you're watching a premiere of something cool together. And that's not only a unique experience, because how often do they get to watch it with you live, react with you? That adds to the content, but it also seeds that content on YouTube faster. Essentially, I would have to react, let the video process, upload, make a thumbnail. Now, I already made my thumbnail. I react the second it happens. I can get donations, I can get subs, and then I leave it up, and it becomes a video that's already in the algorithm of YouTube search results. It's up there before any of the other people who publish and make videos on the back end and then try to upload and process. It's up there before everyone. So that's a huge benefit. Bro, oh, they're in here. So, anyways, that is the strategy that I think is beneficial for people who want to grow on YouTube with live streams in some capacity. Damn, bro, purple shield.
Being shot at. And that was the last one.
Give me gold. Ooh, perp. I'll take that. Yeah. Huh. I don't know, man. I'm just rocking this. I'm rocking this 30-30. I'm just having fun with it. You know what I mean?
Shake a leg. We've only got a minute.
I'm just having fun under the sun. Bro, this was a battle right here. It don't even feel right to come through. There's no energy ammo. I'm gonna have to R301 right now.
But we could just walk it.
That's fine. Yeah, there's no energy ammo. All right, let's just 301. That's fine.
Rejuvenating. Eyes sharp. The ring's near and closing in 30.
Have you ever had this many shield batteries? Like, I'm not sure that I have almost ever. It's kind of wild. Anything else? What am I missing? Nothing really. I think I was gonna rock it 2 times, but nah, I don't need it.
10 till ring closes.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Love your content, man. Yo, thank you. To be honest with you, you're one of the first YouTubers I actually respect, and you're really inspiring people. And thank you for your advices. Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. Like that I mean that means a lot to me. Moral of the story: to take advantage of trends. Well, not to take advantage of trends. That's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is how to be efficient with your time as a creator. When you guys become creators, I think a few of you in the chat will. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people who see this. I mean, I started becoming a creator in some form or fashion in my life based on watching other creators getting inspired. So you just have to understand that scaling your time in life is the most important thing. And people who can do that really, I think, enjoy their lives a lot more. Or have a lot of opportunity. Maybe they don't enjoy it, but they have a lot more choices. And I think choices is great, man. Like, you know, all we can ask for is choices, right? The ability to make good choices for ourselves. We can't say that we'll always make good choices, but having the ability to do so, that's all we can really ask for, right? And so that's
Uh-oh.
I
Ring
got
flares
it over here.
detected.
Yes.
Who made those pesky things?
Let's go this way.
Ring flares opening up near to us.
Let's go. Someone's out there.
Couldn't let down range.
Shooting at me.
Bro, this dude.
Hands up.
Wow, he's
Reloading.
cracked.
Giving my shields a recharge. Only 2 other squads left. Oscar Mike, I'm spotted.
One more minute, amigo. Ring's right there. So close. So close.
Bro, these dudes are so funny right here.
Got company out there.
Bomb pods are shooting at me.
45 seconds. But we could just walk it.
Reloading.
Cracked again.
Taking fire. Firing. Giving my shields a recharge. Ring aim far. Half of one.
I think YouTube eventually will be a place where live streaming is exactly the same.
Taking fire.
But I also think we have to be conscious about
Charging on my
who
shield.
are we?
10
Who are we
seconds.
as creators?
Ring's close.
Like,
Elisha, look.
Rápido, rápido.
you know what I'm saying?
Eating lead.
Like, oh. That dude's almost won, man. He's
Let's
maybe
relocate
50
here.
health. He's on top of
Enemy
that.
spotted.
Ring closing.
Yo, we got an airstrike coming down.
Come on in. Old Painless is waiting.
He's on it.
Arc star out. Anyone need a pick me up?
Airstrike. Woohoo!
He went straight down.
Throwing jump pad.
Tango down. Shields firing. Spotted. Double timing it.
Another squad's popping their heads in.
They're shooting at me. It's go time.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Oh, I'm down. Heads up, we're not alone.
Ring flare's
Go, go,
closing.
go, go,
Keep
go.
moving. Throwing up. Incoming. Frag out.
Push.
Taking damage.
Ring flares opening near us now.
Flinging an arc star. Grenade.
Tango down.
Oh man, I got down, but there's last one's in here, I think.
Hostile.
It's Horizon.
Danger close.
Horizon.
Shields recharging.
Contact. On my marker.
I'm gonna go outside.
Reloading.
Killed an enemy.
You bait res.
On your feet, darling. Plenty of fight left in you.
Taking fire. Being shot at.
Roll back, OP, bro.
Pick me up.
Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
Recharging my shields. Ah, boss. We're down one.
Ring aim far. Half of one. Healing. Watch my back.
Bomb bots are shooting at me. Firing. Recharging my shields.
Reloading. Tango down.
Let's go. Woo! And that's how you do it.
We're bloody unstoppable, so we are.
And you guys learned a lot in the process. You guys learned a lot about YouTube and content creation in the process. So
Anyplace champions.
scale your
Good on
time,
ya.
do what's right for you. We got more lessons and gameplay here at Raynday Gaming as always, guys. Never give up, never stop gaming. Hopefully you enjoyed it.